In the bustling heart of Penang, Malaysia, a convergence of culture and cutting-edge technology gives rise to an extraordinary event, the Northern International Audio-Video Show. In just this second year, this trade show has become a beacon for audiophiles, tech enthusiasts, and industry pioneers from across the globe. These people all drawn to Penang's unique blend of heritage and innovation.
My name is Wong Hon Wai. I'm the State Executive Councillor, which is equivalent to the State Minister, representing the Penang State Government with a portfolio of tourism and creative economy. Okay, so AV Show, Northern International AV Show is one of the key show in the portion of what we call creative economy, because we want to build an ecosystem for that for people to enjoy music.
Okay, my name is Wilson Teo. I'm a concert promoter and I'm also a production person for events. So my involvement in this Northern International AV Show is as the organizer, and I worked in conjunction with the Penang Conventions Exhibition Bureau to put together an AV show or a HIFI show with a twist.
Our story begins with a vision shared by three enterprising spirits who saw beyond the tranquil beaches and bustling markets of Penang to its potential as a stage for the global high-fidelity audio-video community.
Hi, I'm Ashwin Gunasekharan. I'm the CEO of the Penang Convention and Exhibition Bureau. So when I actually told Wilson that I'm giving him 3 years, the idea was, it goes back way before when we were having this idea of how are we actually going to organize a hi-fi show for Penang. It's a new segment and it's a niche segment. And Wilson told me that it will take at least 5 years to establish this show, to bring it up to a very matured level. So that is how I kept on pushing, and I told Wilson that, don't be too complacent, 3 years, and let's move it on 3 years. So that was really a setting of benchmark to move it.
So the CEO of the Penang Convention Exhibition Bureau, Mr. Ashwin, is a friend of mine, an old friend. So when he saw me posting what I wanted to do in Kuala Lumpur with a hi-fi show, he said, bring it to Penang. Now, I said, I don't think Penang is the place to do such shows. Very few dealers in Penang. Everything is concentrated at the capital. He says, no, let's do it. Let's just try it. So we said, okay, let's give it a punt. So we planned for it. And in 2022, we put on a small show. We had only about 20 exhibitors. And to draw the exhibitors up to Penang, we need a strategy. That's a lot of work, logistics, time, effort. So we said, right, let's make the exhibition fee free. We did not charge anything for the exhibition fee. So the state has to pick up the bill and I have to pick up the bill. I have skin in the game. And that exhibition happened. It was a small one, rushed, but the exhibitors were quite happy with it. They said, well, the northern region has got potential. So when we did the post-mortem, we said we should continue with that. So here we are.
With the first year complete, planning turned to the second year with the question, what now? How do we make this show better than the first, something that will be compelling to international visitors?
I attended the KL show, which has been around for a while. And we spent a lot of time in the KL show, but I just did not get that feel. And I told Wilson that, hey, listen, I just feel that if you're going to repeat the same thing that we did the first year, it's going to be a bit dry. I say it's just that, yes, from one room to another room. And then I go to the exhibition area and what next? And Wilson asked me, so what do you want, Ashwin? And I said that we got to make it alive. And he looked at me, define alive. I said that, why don't we have some talks? Why don't we have some workshops? Why don't we invite international media, influencers, bring them all in? And Wilson looked at me and said, are you serious for now? I said, let's do it. And Wilson was like, well, if you say so. I said, let's go for it. I said, I don't want a dry show.
I brought in the elements that we have in festivals into this show. It's not just another show where you just come and watch hi-fi, listen to music. We have talks which we gear to be more educational. I've always told the speakers to be 90% education and 10% plug your brand. I mean, they need to plug their brand. So let's be fair. Then we wanted to have live performances. We had a concert in conjunction with it. So that is basically it. Market in a new manner, attract new blood. As we know, a lot of people say that hi-fi is a dying hobby. It's slowly, dying away, petering off. So we said, let's bring in the consumer AV crowd, people who go to buy TVs, boom boxes. We want those people to come and experience hi-fi. Now, they will be the new market. And of course, the youngsters, they are playing with IEMs, headphones. We got to teach them that there is hi-fi. We want to feed people into the industry so that the whole industry can survive.
Now we can see the fruits of their labor and vision. What started as an ambitious dream is now an anticipated event on the International Audio Video calendar. As we look to the future, the Northern International Audio Video Show is poised to expand its reach, promising to bring even more exciting elements to its offering, continuing to bridge cultures and connect the world through the universal language of music and visuals. So, what does the future hold?
Now, your question is begging to know, where do we go next? Right, me personally, I do not want Penang to be a very big show. I want it to be cozy, family-oriented. It has to be special. It's got to have that feeling to it. In as much as the Penang Convention and Exhibition Bureau wants it to be very big, to have maybe, I believe they would like it to have at least 100 exhibitors. But I worry, when you get that big, you lose that personal touch. It's no longer cozy. It becomes commercialized. That's my concern for it. And if I were to have my way, I think I would keep it at a certain size. Not to sound very snobbish, but it would be, what does the exhibitor have to offer the show? What are you bringing to the table? That's the question. And this is not about me as the organizer. Don't get me wrong. It is about what are you bringing to the table that the consumer, the visitor that comes will go back and say, yes, I remember that. It was really good. We had fun. It is all about the consumer, not me, not just hi-fi. Happy visitors, happy dealers eventually.
When I go around the booth and I meet with some of these industry players, they are giving me very positive feedback. Even some of them requested to, they will come back next year. And we are seeing better responses and also more positive outcome as compared to the first time, so second. So we're looking forward for the third edition.
I would say what would be nice and objective for me is we want people on the other side of the world to know about Penang. Come to Penang, come and enjoy a hi-fi show. It's a form of hi-fi tourism, for want of a better word. Let's invent that word up. I would like to see hi-fi tourism, whereby people from one end of the world will come over to the other end of the world and experience something different. See what's happening, to meet up with all the other hi-fi enthusiasts, to check it out, whilst having a holiday.
So the peak for this, ultimately, I'm looking at it as a really auto run, and people looking forward to come to this particular show, and even to an extent of, if it's for Malaysia, then it has to be in Penang, and if it grows even more bigger, better still. And we're looking at even more collaboration, so ultimately even MOU signings between brands, and I am looking really at that scale. And it induces a lot of good pressure to the development of the destination, which means someone has to then build a bigger venue, and facilities has to be better, and it will be better when the economy moves. And in order for the economy to move, you need such exhibitions, events to move that agenda.
I would like to call upon the manufacturers overseas, big or small, it doesn't matter. Think about coming to Asia, Penang, Malaysia in specific, to exhibit look for opportunities. Like in this show, we are looking at networking people. We have manufacturers coming from Eastern Europe. They are looking for distributors in Malaysia. So when they come to, in the region actually. So when they come over to Malaysia, I'm hooking them up, actively hooking them up with the big players here so that they can find a distributor. It could be just a stepping stone to the whole region. In the same way, we brought Mr. Jiles McCoy here, not only for Jiles to have more content, more interesting content, but also for the local manufacturers and the other smaller players to have opportunities to market their product to the other side of the world. That's what we are looking for. It's very important to have a win-win situation and to create an ecosystem.
From Penang to the world, the Northern International Audio Video Show echoes the spirit of innovation and harmony. It's more than just a trade show. It's a destination for discovery and a platform for the future of audio and visual technology.